It's after hours, gang. What's happening?
This shit except on fucking main slump, hanging up the rim like it's fucking game time. Dogging on this rhythm cause this motherfucker ain't
look. I threw it 30 and the cow ticket got hang time. They toss I hunting around the way they try and blame mine. You know I'm really
You're in the Pretty Like Money studio. Welcome back.
Hey, y'all.
We left off on dating.
I was saying like I want to date. I've been.
Since when? Like this morning?
Wow. I have a history of like not dating niggas. I usually be in like long-term shits or whatever, but I want to date, but I don't want to meet nobody off social media because you already have this like...
Ooh, it's like a profile? Like a
yes.
And it's always the same shit.
So just
I thought you was bougie. I thought you was just pretty. I didn't think you was really that real. Like, you get this preconceived notion. When I look at a nigga, I'm just trying to see if you look good.
No, I'm definitely trying to see if you're funny and if you're like cool.
I'm just trying to see if you look good. You just
do the most for attention, and I just...
It could be smoke and mirrors. It's not real. Maybe he think he a Facebook fucking comedian.
Ooh,
and you really corny.
Hate that.
And you really corny. There's a couple things that I do look at, like, you know, like kind of interesting. If I'm kind of interested in a nigga, but I don't really be showing my shot in the DM like that. Unless I got one agenda.
Been there, done that. Ooh, what's the agenda?
Like I'm trying to crack.
You've done that before?
Yes.
Recently?
Twice, bitch.
Yes. And I haven't been wrong. We're going to clip that though.
No, we're not.
We have to.
No, we're not.
We have to.
Say with your chest. Don't do that. It's Pretty Like Money. You was just saying, you was the one that was just saying, don't come here acting cute, acting like you can't talk,
Yeah, clock that T.
But yeah, there were cool situations. Like one of them to this day is still my dog, and another one went, you know.
It went left?
It didn't go left. It just wasn't what we needed to do.
Do you feel like sometimes being sexual ruins like the chemistry? Like damn, I should have never did that because we could have probably went further.
No,
you never felt like that.
The first person I like was shooting my it was like a mutual thing, honestly, and it happened. And to this day, like we still we niggas.
That's the way you was just talking.
So I love that. The second one, I was upfront. Like I'm gonna be honest, I wasn't really trying to do nothing with you for real. I was just trying to, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. But it ended up going longer than it was supposed to. Like it was building into something.
You were building?
Yeah, we were.
What happened?
It didn't work. The timing wasn't right, and I believe timing is everything. It didn't work, and we just went our separate ways. No issue, no beef, and nothing like that. We just went our separate ways. But I don't know. I think because I don't know. I just don't want to date anybody on social media. I don't.
Well, talking about timing, do you think that you see how Nelly and Ashanti, do you believe in a spin back? Like, maybe the timing wasn't right before, and it's like, maybe we could...
Yeah, if it ended...
Or you were straight, I'm not spinning, and I'm not doing it.
If it was a mess and, just awful and a lot of shit...
I mean, when Nelly and Ashanti got it back, he cheated on her, she, public humiliation.
So, me, no.
It's messy. Again, no. Where do you draw the line?
No. If it ends it cool, this is not the right time for us, and then we decide to circle
back. But if he cheated on you, then
it's a fuck no. No.
Yeah, I don't think
it's a fuck no. No.
Because then are you signing yourself up for the same thing?
You could tell me all day you were...
Do you believe once a cheater, always a cheater?
Yes.
You believe that?
Yes. Because
just because I cheated one time, that make me a cheater? Yeah. So if I cut hair one time, that make me a barber? You ain't even thinking.
Because, and I always say this, there's too many moving parts with a man when it comes to cheating. Let me explain.
Class in session?
There we go. Okay, let's say you at the bar. You drunk. You see a shorty. I don't know, y'all go to the car. You have a conversation. I don't know, she touching on you, you touching on her, you put your dick out, you put a condom on. You see how many parts that is? It's too many moving parts for you to not stop to think and be like, damn, like I shouldn't be doing this. So you put your dick out, you put the condom on, you penetrate her, you don't put on your best motherfucking performance.
How you know it's the best?
You pulled your dick out, like it's too many moving parts.
You said that part like 3 times.
It's too many. No, there's nothing you can convince me and say like, you know, it was a mistake, bitch. That was not a mistake. That was a conscious decision.
And imagine.
Oh, you was drunk.
Raw
liquor.
Raw is crazy.
You know how to control your liquor?
Raw is crazy.
Raw is crazy.
What would you do? God forbid.
We good. We out home.
Yeah, the cheating shit, that's one thing I can't do because STDs are real. And I
You know what this dude said to me? He was like, yeah, I cheat.
What the fuck?
But my good outweigh the bad.
That is sick. Sicko mode.
How does the good outweigh the bad and you're cheating?
Sicko mode.
You're cheating. You are penetrating.
Hell no, man. What the fuck?
Other females.
That's not fair.
That is not okay. First, I'll be asking niggas, you cheating? You cheating? You cheating?
And then he say, well, yeah, when I was in college or high school.
You cheating in your grown adult life.
Yeah, I was married. And
baby.
We was separated.
I can't say nothing about separated. If it was a amicable,
we were still legally married, but we were separated.
Y'all both know y'all was separated, or you was just saying?
Of course, he's gonna say that.
Yeah, I don't got time.
But how you gonna decipher whether it's true or not? What if it was true?
And I ain't playing Inspector Gadget to find out either. Okay. No, but no, cheating is just too much for me. Cheating is way too much. You giving her what you give me? That's crazy.
That's gross. Because my thing is, I'm not gonna feel comfortable no more. Like now, I'm not gonna be able to. And I'm not a nagger, and I don't like that.
Like, what are you doing?
Like,
now,
yeah, like now I'm on.
Subconscious,
now I'm uncomfortable with myself. I'm not only am I uncomfortable with the situation and what happened and the disrespect that was demonstrated, but I'm comfortable with how I'm so like self-conscious and I'm worried and I'm anxious and I'm oh, he ain't answered the phone. Before it was like, oh, he answered the phone. He probably left it in the gas station. Now I'm like, oh, looking on social media, I'm sure that's what I'm saying. Like it's too much mental anguish that goes into like that type of shit.
You're not about to drive me crazy.
Yeah.
It's a whole world with so many niggas. So
way too many. So do you think that's the problem?
What?
With that, like how traditional love isn't really valued because that's the mindset now. Like there's too many niggas, there's too many bitches, there's too many options out there. Social media displays anything you want. Like you could, you want a tall, dark person, you want a short, light skin, you want a Spanish. It's social media. You could pick whatever. Whoever look through the DM, you could pick whatever. You know what I'm saying? Is that why?
I don't know.
Social media ruined romance.
Well, my ex was on the Breakfast Club and he was saying, it do take men a long time to finally get their shit together when it comes to, he's like 50 something, maybe 40, I don't know. He was like,
you just got it together, right?
Yes. And he was like, women have to be more patient when it comes to men. Like, women grow up quick. Women, able to think. Niggas is stupid. He was like, y'all have to be more patient with us. Like, we have a lot of temptation around us. You gotta be patient. Bitches, you crazy.
No, patient with that. I thought you were patient. I'm about to say, maybe that's one thing. I gotta be patient.
No, you do have to be patient.
Yeah, with that.
Right.
But with the cheating shit, you gotta hell no.
He was like, it's so much temptation.
Fatal attraction is real. Fatal attraction. Okay, there's temptation for men too. And a friendly conversation is cheating. Didn't you say that?
I did not say that. I said flirting.
Yeah.
Is cheating.
Well, friendly conversation, overly friendly. Overly friendly.
What's overly friendly?
Like you going to get Starbucks to get coffee. You know this person works there, and you had a fight with your man, and now you were looking forward to seeing him, and then you're like, oh no, actually, you having this whole conversation. And you kind of flirt. You being flirtatious. You know your intentions. You mad at your man. That nigga is fine. You went there. You was looking forward to seeing you flirting. You got cute.
You supposed to hold it down.
You're not doing nothing crazy, but that's what you said. Emotional cheater is. So stand on business about what you said.
I'm saying, boom, perfect example. You post a picture, a nigga send heart eyes. How are you responding back?
Oh.
You post a picture, a nigga slide in your DM with heart eyes. How are you responding back? Are you hearting it right now, or are you hearting it if you're in a relationship?
Oh, if I'm in a relationship, then
we liking it. We ain't saying shit.
No, it's dead.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot about how I am in a relationship. I've been single for 3 years. I'm hurting shit. I'm hurting shit.
So this is a perfect example. When I was talking to the zoo, I was like, so when girls jump in your DM, how do you respond back? He was like, I was like, if they send heart eyes, how are you responding? He was like, I love it. I was like, why the fuck you love? You're opening up a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just like with females. If a dude, if a dude, I posted a dude sent heart eyes. I liked it one time. This dude was like, I know you didn't just like my shit. Where my heart eyes at?
And then
because you know how I'm giving it. I ain't want that type of
guess what? So my thing is, I've done that before.
What?
Like I've hearted something before, like whatever.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't. Maybe I posted a picture of my face.
Okay.
Or some shit. Yeah, like it's not no like I'm in a bikini and I'm hearted for whatever. Cause like it's just, and that was like kind of seen as flirting, but to me it's like
it's innocent. It's not
right.
You're not when that's how
and he's like opening the door. But guess what? But then when the door was open and people do jump in, they get left on red. There's no conversation. I don't heart that. If you're telling me, oh yeah, when I want to get up with you, I'm not hurting. I'm not doing nothing. So that's what I'm saying. Like, then you got to decipher, okay, that's when you got to draw the line between being insecure.
But in the same breath, you can't even be nice. I could say, thank you. Hey, how was your day? Or, do you mind if I
she was talking to me. She was on me. She was showing me attention.
Get the fuck out of here.
Motherfuckers be lying.
I'm not doing all this. I'm not doing this.
Lying about a bitch giving you attention.
It's crazy.
Crazy.
You gotta know what you're signing up for. You see what I look like. You know how niggas is gonna give it up.
Now
you gotta be.
You gotta ask. Oh. You gotta ask them. Are you ready for like? Have you dealt with somebody that's fact? You gotta ask somebody. Have you dealt with somebody that's like popular that knows a lot of people? Because there's some girls that's low key and don't know nobody. But if you been outside, whatever, and not outside like that, but outside knowing people, different jobs, different businesses, you know a lot of people, different schools. You're popular.
How do you
respond, are you comfortable with that?
How do you respond to your woman getting a lot of attention? I haven't had any bad responses yet. They like that shit.
Ego stroke.
Very much so. He was like, yeah, checking my bitch out, whatever, but I'm fucked up. At least a little raw.
I like that.
But yeah, I just want to say.
Let's try speed dating. We should try speed dating.
Somebody else said that.
Where's your speed dating?
I don't know. We have to look it up.
Look it up.
Do you think I give off intimidating vibes?
Yeah. You're like a bitch.
Wow, that's cap.
You give off a bitch for sure. 1,000% for sure.
Until you really.
Yeah, but like my thing is, look at your fucking social media. You don't have nothing on. Nobody knows who you are. You don't put yourself outside. How do you think you're gonna come off?
Ew.
Yeah, you're a pretty girl and you don't put your personality out there at all.
Yes, I do.
You don't have nothing on there that's your personality.
Listen to me here. So it's much.
I don't like when people do that.
Why?
It's so weird. Because it's like
I don't like when people have fucking 1,045 pictures on there like you do.
And that's fine because I'm not gonna delete it. It takes so much time and energy.
I never, as long as you've known me, I've never had.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's when you have that type of, as long as you're comfortable with having that type of aura that you come off intimidating and unapproachable, then cool. If you don't want that, then put yourself out there.
You're very much the approachable friend, and I am not. It's cool.
Yeah, but it's weird because that's what I'm saying. It's weird because you're such a sweetheart. If anything, you're nicer than me. Like,
that's cat.
When it comes to like when shit goes left and delivery options.
Oh, I'm that.
Right. You're like more the calmer and sweeter and the understanding, and I'm more like the.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's so funny. It's so funny that people don't approach you because you're like.
And people approach you.
You're so understanding. Yeah, you're so understanding.
This is very much so.
So annoying.
Okay. What is your idea? What is your ideal perfect date? Like, what would you want it to look like?
That's a good question. That's a good question. Honestly, I'm kind of simple. So if we go, like, you're not going to like this, so like, because people normally pick out to eat.
I don't like that.
If they pick out to eat, I'm not tripping.
I don't like that.
It's like, I need flowers.
What kind of flowers?
It doesn't matter.
Oh, wow. I go outside and pick some flowers. That's cute.
No.
Okay, so be specific. It might be a nigga watching right now.
Well, one thing is, and even if you do get one flower from the gas station, it's the thought that counts. Like, I'm not gonna be like, wow. I'm not judgmental. Like, if you brought me one flower, there's people that wouldn't brought me shit.
Okay, so she's cool with a gas station flower, guys.
Yeah.
Okay. Nothing wrong with it.
Real bitches is cool with gas station flowers.
Nothing wrong with it.
Clock it. Anyways, so open the door for me. You don't have to. If you do that, sweet. Yeah. Gentleman, like, sweet. Don't put your fucking hand on my lap. Don't put your fucking hand. Pick me up. Whatever, cool. But keep it like, respectful. I don't like that overly sexual shit. I don't like the, you sexy as fuck. You say, oh, hand on the lap, or you, like, look.
Like, if you're in a car,
because the energy makes me uncomfortable.
Okay.
Because now I'm on, defense, and I'm, like, on protective mode.
Okay.
Because it's like, I feel like now you're coming for just my looks. And that's not what I'm here for. If that's the case, I would have been on a fucking dating app and been fucking.
Right.
Never doing that.
Right.
So it's like, I'm here to get to know someone. I'm trying to, whatever. So it's like that already off rip is given. So
don't touch
the energy, respectful, a gentleman, and it really doesn't matter what we do. Honestly, I'm not. But I just feel like initiative, like having something planned. Even if we go to like a little museum and then like go out to eat after, like something planned, like that is a perfect date.
Okay.
And a gentleman.
Okay.
Maybe some weed in the hair, don't do that.
Okay.
So sad.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very simple.
Yeah.
Very simple.
Mm-hmm. So that's the first date. Like we don't even know if we like each other. So as long as the vibe's good, you're a gentleman, and you have initiative, you make a plan, and you have a good time, that's cool.
I just feel like the dinner date is just, in my experience,
and it's very aggressive. It's like there's nothing else to do. Like,
we gotta look at each other and conversate.
So they kind of don't have any other option but to look at you up and down and like to look at your assets and stuff. But I just feel like, I don't know, let's just take more initiative with like, people complain all the time about there not being good quality women, right? Like men complain all the time. Women want this, women go through this and that. Maybe it's what you're putting out there. Use your judge of character better. Like if you meet someone at that's shaking their ass, that's on their head, whatever, that's drunk as hell, like maybe they're not gonna make the best wife. But like certain people, I feel like they meet people that don't have, good intentions, and they put it on every other woman.
Exactly.
And I don't like that because it's like, it depends on who you're meeting. Everyone's different. So if you meet someone that's respectful and whatever, and you talk to them, they're intellectual, you talk about deep shit, they're a great parent, you respect them, they got a business, they striving, they trying to do the best they can. Treat them better. Plan a date. Have some initiative, because you slipping up. That's why you get stuck with the shit you get stuck with. You're not trying. You're not doing shit. For a real bitch.
I was talking to this dude, right? And we were, his conversation was so much like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Right? And I was like, let me ask you a question. I was like, let me ask you a question. I said, when you meet other women, what does it look like? Like, what do you do? What do you say? Like, what does the date look like for you? He said to me, he was like, to be honest with you, I don't really have to work for shit. You are completely different to what I've ever, talked to. It was very much like, I'll talk to him. We go out to eat, or we go to the bar. I bring him back home. I go about my business. That was it. He was like, I'm not used to having to work for a female's attention or a female's time.
Wow. Interesting. And how old were they?
I don't remember how old he
was. Like 30s?
Yeah, he was old enough.
Interesting.
And he was like, this is like a little bit of a you giving me a hard time. I was like, I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just not the type of female that you used to. You used to the quick wham bam, and I'm not mad at it. Get it how you get it, but that ain't gonna work with this.
That's not what.
Like, the conversation didn't lead with sex. I didn't say like I wanted to fuck.
That too, like, yeah. If I don't put that energy out there,
right?
Read the room.
If I did, that's different. Yeah. But I didn't. Like, I'm asking questions. Like, he. You
didn't ask the questions that you'd be ready to ask.
No, I didn't ask him that. I didn't ask him that. I asked real questions. Like, I really wanted to know who he was, and I knew I was a fuckman.
That was the bottom of the line.
That was icing on the cake. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not the female for you. You need A, B, C, and D, and I don't fall into the alphabet.
And what was the reaction? Okay.
He was, well, of course, no nigga don't want to be like let down. At first, he was kind of upset, and he kind of understood. He was like, okay.
Bye.
Okay. So I'm not gonna lead you on. I'm not gonna string you along. This does nothing for me. This does nothing for me.
Time is wasted. Don't you hate when you waste your time?
Yeah.
That's why I do be ready to cut shit off. Call me what you want. Call me mean, whatever. I'm ready to cut it off because it's like I'm not wasting years. I'm not gonna, what? What are we doing? Like, if you meet someone, they don't want to get married, they don't want to, oh, what are we, there's nothing to do.
That's why it's important to ask questions.
There's nothing to do.
Important to ask questions. Important to ask what the intentions are. What are you looking for? What are you trying to do?
I don't need a fucking friend and a pen pal.
We really don't. Or an MA.
Anyways.
Yeah.
Mother's Day's coming up.
What comes first? April, May. Yeah, Mother's Day is coming up.
Because of London birthday, and then like everything just goes by so fast.
I know.
I have a 13-year-old.
How insane!
It's so crazy. I mean, they grow so fast. I want to have another one. I want to be engaged and pregnant by the end of the year. We'll see how that ends.
Yeah, we'll see how that ends. I absolutely want no more kids.
I could never picture you pregnant. That would be great.
No.
That would be great if we could get pregnant at the same time. Oh my gosh. I'm going to pray for it. I'm going to do voodoo.
You'll never see it. You'll never see it.
Talking about voodoo, how do you feel about you talking to the lady and stuff? When was the last time you went?
I haven't went since the last time we went to the freak show and that little reading. I don't feel like I need to.
So I never did that because I just did it for the first time ever at the carnival for my birthday.
She's talking about psychic and tarot card reading.
Yeah, so I did that because I feel like it's like opening doors sometimes.
Some people do feel like that.
Yeah, and it's like I don't want to do. So I just did it for my birthday at the carnival, and it was real light. It was like a few minutes. But I asked you that because yesterday I was watching one of Skrilla's interviews, and he's very like he worships he does Orisha, Palo Santo, like basically like voodooism. And he sacrificed goats and stuff like that and whatever and like blood. And there's this one song that I like, but he kind of like low key talks about it. And I'm like, I have to pray after because I love music and I love all types of music. I listen to Triple Red, all types of shit. But it's like God is number one. So I'd be like, do you feel like music can like affect the way you think?
It can. The devil comes in many different forms.
You think he's trying to get me?
I don't know. Devil comes in movies, devil comes in music. People.
I like that song so much.
Hey, I don't know.
But I pray every time.
Yeah.
I be like, Jesus is king.
I don't.
God is number one. Because I ain't opening shit.
Yeah.
But this Bible.
Yeah. Sorry. It's crazy you said that because I remember when I was Etsy, whatever the name of the website, and you can buy spells. I scrolled right.
Oh my gosh, someone I met a witch before. Literally, like here.
I'm sure.
She was a good witch, but I saw her books and stuff, and it literally was spells on spells.
Yeah, no, I'm a child of God.
I took a picture of a spell, and I don't know what happened to it. See, that's why I'm saying it.
This is. I'm a child of God. I don't want.
It's like, yeah, it was like wealthy spells and like, you know, like good
and
spells.
It says all that is like against
ungod, yeah,
like,
it's
not
ungod.
supposed to. You're not supposed
That's
to.
That's why I'm like,
yeah, I've fucked up with that too, with like going through like the tarot card reader and stuff. I haven't.
Do you think that when you were going, you think that might have been something that opened up like a portal to like darkness?
God will show you like don't play with me.
You think so?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Because you're not supposed to put nobody before him.
I always said that, but I was like, I'm not gonna judge my friend.
You're not supposed to put nobody before him. Like everything you're looking for, I can give you the answers. But people are so quick; they want like everything right in your face, right? So he'll show you.
Oh, but God, he be talking to you. Tell me why I had a dream of my father, which I don't even have dreams. But since I've been sick, I haven't been smoking. So I think they say weed suppresses your dreams, which can be very true. Because I smoke a lot. So I haven't been smoking this shit. I had a dream of my dad, and then the next day he called me. So I haven't talked to him in years. And then I was looking for a movie and I found one that I liked and it was called Locked In. And like they said something in the beginning about taking your cry seriously, whatever. And I was like, I got the chills. I said, God, I literally said, God, I'm listening to you.
Yeah.
All of the same day, back to back, Locked In. And the movie is, and then it popped up, Locked In. I said, oh, well, here we go. There's my answers. You'll be a fool if you don't listen. That's what I'm saying. When people don't believe, you don't have to believe in God. You could believe in, whatever. You could be a Muslim and whatever it is. And it's like, you got to believe in something because when you pray, I don't know. To me, I get my answers every time.
Ask and you shall receive. Just make sure you're ready for that. But yeah, God has his ways of doing everything. And I'm so thankful for him.
I don't even know how we just switched over, but love that. So it's been fun. We've had a lot of fun today. Thank you for tuning in to Pretty Like Money episode. I don't know because we do like 2 episodes per shooting, so it's like 4.
Hi.
So episode 2 or episode 4?
What?
Because we do 2 episodes per shooting. So remember the first one that you're dropping tomorrow, that's going to be 1.
Okay.
The one that I'm going to drop is 2.
Okay.
And then the one that you have in your phone right now is 3. And then this one is probably 4.
Okay. So episode
4. Then he said, what? Yeah, we shooting, baby. We're shooting. So, like, comment, subscribe, tell your mama, tell your uncle, tell your granny, share it. There's a lot of hating shit going on. Stop being a hater. Support the next person. Support each other. Wait, why did you do that?
Okay.
Support each other and stop the hating shit and get some money and progress and be there for your family.
Take care of your mental health.
And take care of your mental health. And
don't gatekeep.
Don't gatekeep and don't be a weirdo. Don't be a weirdo.
Don't be a weirdo.
See you next time.
Bye.
The shit except my fucking main slime. Hanging up the rim like it's fucking game time. Dogging on this rhythm cause this motherfucker ain't
look, I threw it 30 and the kill ticket got hang time. They toss I hunting around the way to try and blame mine. You know I'm really You are.